Welcome to Yogea, Hamstrings and Pelvis Routine Limber Base. This sequence is intended to stretch the hamstrings, the calves, the quads, the hip flexors, the glutes, and the psoas to give you more freedom and suppleness in the pelvis, legs, and a strong limber base. Start with your thighs perpendicular to the ground, your big toes touching, the knees splayed open. As you bring your hands into your heart and close your eyes, anchor through the shins, the tops of the feet, and your knees. Inhale from the tailbone to the crown of the head, and as you exhale, send the energy back to the tailbone, anchoring through your triangular base here, breathing in and out, and noticing the quality of your breath as you amplify the lower abdomen with life force, and you take it all the way up to your chest, into your third eye. Sit into your heels, point your fingertips to the tips of your toes, and lift your pelvis. Arch back. As you exhale, drop the hips down. Flatten your spine. Inhale, open your heart. Drop the head. Open through the neck and exhale again. Drop your hips into your heels. One more time. Inhale, open up. Breathe evenly here. Drop the head, open through the throat center, and exhale. Drop the hips to the heels. Take your hands to the mat. Curl the toes under. Keep your knees bent with your heels off the floor as you begin to ripple forward, bending the knees and allowing the ripple to take you into a straight-legged down dog, and then plank. Again, bend the knees, keep the heels off the floor, lower them down, and reach back up. Do the opposite. Keeping your spine straight and slightly rounded, lengthen as you go back. One more time, ripple forward, and take the ripple back. Inhale, forward, ripple. Exhale, back into a down dog. Set your heels into the floor. Reach through the sides of the waist. Bend both knees. Take side plank here. And as you bend your knees and you drop your hips down, circle your arm, reaching out, and then moving down to the earth. Synchronize the movement with the breath, and exhale down. Stay here and lengthen in the diagonal. Reground your right hand. Come back into down dog and lift your right leg up. Square your hips. Soften the knee forward. And wrap it around, coming into a gentle variation of flamingo pose. Your right leg loops through, and you transfer the weight from right to left, stretching through the sides of the ribs. Breathe here. Lengthen your spine. Release the metatarsal into the floor, and as you inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Soften through the top of the foot, and then move again through the whole sole of the foot, lifting the left leg up, massaging the calves and the hamstrings. One more time, almost dropping the knee down, and then articulating through the metatarsal as you lift your left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Soften through the top of the foot. Inhale, now lifting the right leg up. Set your foot through between the hands into a lunge. Gently bend your back knee and ripple from the back to the front, keeping this runner's stretch as you square the hips and you anchor through the back heel as much as you can. Transfer your weight forward, flex the front foot, bend your left knee, and come down, moving through runner's stretch and starting position back into a long spine hamstring stretch. Inhale, starting position, left knee drops, right knee lifts up, transfer the weight onto the left leg, press your hands into your thighs and lengthen through your spine, increasing the crease in your hips, hands into prayer. Transfer the weight slightly onto the right leg. Bring your left knee into your right knee crease. Bend the knee and step the foot back. Open your arms into a variation of warrior 2 and then crescent. Dancing between these two poses, moving through triangle. Rebend the front knee. Back into crescent, slide your left hand down into your thigh towards your calf. Frame your head with your right arm. And then again, hinging from the crease of the hip, reach the right arm in the diagonal. Gaze at your hand. Rebend your right knee. Press your hands into the front and the back of your body. And twist a little bit more, sealing through the outside edge of the back foot. Bring the hands back to the floor. Drop your left knee down. Square the hips and stretch back, then lunge forward and move front. Square the hips, open your hamstring, flex your front foot, and shift forward. Open your right arm up into the sky. Your left knee is on the floor. Reach the arm over the head. Twist a little bit more here. And bring the right hand to the left shoulder. Release the hand back down. Step your left leg and your right together into downward facing dog. Turn to side plank on the other side, coming onto the outside edges of the feet and the metatarsal. Reach your arm up and down as you squat and extend. The entire body circling and warming up the base and the shoulders. Stay here and hold. Reground your left hand. Reach your left leg up. And bring the knee forward, gently touching with the top of the foot. Place your left knee into the right knee crease and drop into flamenco pose on the other side, transferring the weight from right to left as you lengthen through the sides of the waist. Notice how this movement affects your hamstrings and calves, gaining more mobility through both ligaments and tendons. Stay here and breathe. Lengthen through your spine, ground through all your knuckles. And shift your knee forward. This time, hug the right knee with your left thigh. Flex the right foot. Hold here. Stepping the left foot into the floor, transfer your weight slightly forward and lift your right leg up. Then release through the top of your left foot, almost touching the ground with your knee, and articulate back to down doggy split. Your hips are even. Drop the front knee down. Curl through the metatarsal. Massage the sole and lift the right leg up and back. And forward. And back now with your left leg extended. Step the left foot between your hands. Come forward through runner's stretch into hamstring stretch, rippling through your pelvis and keeping the buoyancy there. Hold here into the lunge, shoulders away from the ears. The chest expands. Transfer your weight onto your left leg. Step your right foot down close to your left heel and transfer your weight back into the right. Bring the hands into the heart, lift your chest up and lower down. Starting position, right knee down, left knee up. Exhale, hamstring stretch. Keep the foot flexed. Keep the right knee bent. One more time. Starting position. Feel the stretch through the Achilles. Bring your hands into the creases of your hips and then back into your heart. Transfer the weight forward. Keep the balance here. Right knee into the left knee crease. Bend the knee a little bit and send your right leg back. Coming into warrior two and crescent and dynamically shifting between the poses. Triangle pose. Your right hand into the side of your waist. Crescent pose, gazing back at the outside edge of your back foot. Soften through the front ribs. And again, triangle pose. Keep on twisting with your neck long, gazing at your arm. Rebend the knee. Hold the front and the back of your body and twist a little deeper in right angle pose. Gently coming out of the pose, drop the right knee, flex the left foot, ripple again into a lunge, opening through the psoas now, as well as the hamstrings and the calves. Lengthen your spine and take a right angle twist. As your knee remains on the floor and your left arm reaches up and into the diagonal, press the left hand into the right shoulder and give yourself a tight hug. Twist more. Release the hand back down. Curl the toes under and come back into downward facing dog. Shift forward, plank, chaturanga, one line. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bring your right knee into the shoulder, then move through the top of the foot, dropping the knee almost to the ground and then contracting and taking the knee outside of the torso line. Inhale and exhale. Contract. Inhale and exhale. This stretch prepares for kneeling position later on. Extend the leg back and to the side. Drop the foot into the ground. Flex the hand, bend the right knee, and press your right hand into the knee, opening the groin, dropping your left forearm into the floor. Gently put your left hand into your left ear or side of the head and stay there, feeling the oppositional pull. Twist more as you straighten the knee now, and take your right hand to the back of your waist. Even the shoulders out. Coming into gate pose, find your center first. Cup the floor with your right hand, extend your left arm, and take a little reach, almost into a crescent, pulsing with your hand to get a deeper hamstring stretch. Moving down and then rising up. Go a little deeper if you wish. Keep the right foot actively flexed. Transition forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl the back foot under. Step your right foot slightly to the side into a modified down dog, parallel down dog, and circle through the sides of the waist and all four corners of the feet, transferring back and forth. Then come to the middle and extend your right arm up as you twist your torso. A modification of twisted down dog. Drop the right hand down, re-stretch your leg back, flex the foot, step it through into a lunge, and press your hands into your right thigh, opening the chest, arching a little bit. Then lengthen the spine, push off your thigh, open. Feel the stability from the oppositional pull. Loop your right hand under your right knee crease and grab your left elbow. Hold here. Feel the integrity of this lunge. Ground the left knee down. Open the foot slightly to the side, rolling it onto the side. Move the head and the chest to the shin and then back into a lunge. We'll repeat it one more time. Push the knee away as if you want to hug your shin with your chest, dropping down, and then back up. Keep the head long. One more time. Deepen the twist, and now drop your left sit bone down. Extend your right arm to the side. Circle the right arm further back and twist here in a semi-bull seat variation. Grab the outside edge of the right foot with your left hand. Bring your right hand to the left shoulder. Hold here. Feel the twist and the spiral. Gently bring the knee into your right shoulder now. Hold the foot with the right hand. Take the knee outside the torso line. Grab the sole with both hands. Cradle the leg into your center. A variation of archer. Lengthen your spine. Shoulders down. Feel the width through the chest. Bring the right foot down. Lift onto your forearm, reaching the right arm up. Feel the side stretch here and the hip stretch, and then drop the left sit bone down. Transfer your right leg around into seated hero pose. Drop both sit bones. Take the left leg to the side, opening it in a wide seated fourth position. Then slide your left hand into your left sole. Dropping the pelvis down and then reaching the right arm forward in the diagonal. Try it one more time. Drop the right sit bone down. Reach your right arm back. Feel grounded. And then notice how the sit bone lifts and your arm circles and spirals over to the other side. Release the right hand into the floor. Go a little deeper in the forward bend, adding a twist. Deepen the forward bend. Stretching the left hip flexor here. Take your right leg in. Press the right foot into the ground, rooted, and push your hands into both knees. As you stretch your spine forward, both elbows are bent. Gaze at the right hand. Coming back to center, press both feet into the ground. Gently transfer your knees down, walking your fingertips towards your metatarsals, and open your heart. Transition here, bringing the hands at the top of the mat. Inhale the arms to the sides and back into the center of your heart. Inhale, gather the energy around, flat back. Exhale, deepen. Bend your left knee, open to the right. Feel the long line from your fingertips through your wrist, your elbow, all the way to the fingertips of the other arm. Bend the other knee and twist to the other side. Release both hands into the mat. Step left and right, downward facing dog. Forward plank, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, come onto all fours. Bring your left knee into the chest, rolling through the top of the foot. Drop the knee down, then exhale, bring it back up. Feel the massaging action on the top of the foot, stimulating all the trigger points that are situated there. Extend the left leg back, circle it to the side, drop your right forearm down, open the left hip, and push your left hand into your left knee. Lengthen your spine, feel the oppositional pull here. As you lift the right hand, press it against the right ear and twist a little bit more. Release the right hand back into the floor. Prepare for a twist here as you reach the left arm up and back and you flex the left foot actively. Coming into gate pose, center first, and then as you hinge at the crease of your left hip, reach your right arm up. Play with your left forearm, bending the elbow, and then re-extending it as you crescent your arm over the head and stretch it back into the sky. Each time increasing the inner thigh stretch. Walk the hands front, curl the right foot under, and step your left leg into a parallel down dog. Circling through all four corners of the feet and the hands as you keep your spine as long as possible. Twist here, extending the left arm up, keeping your spine elongated. Twist a little more. Bring the left hand down, step your left leg back, flex the foot, reach the leg, square the hips, and step the foot through between the hands. Press both hands into your left thigh and open into a high lunge. Then release down, opening up, and like an elastic band, softening down. Thread your left forearm under the knee crease to grab the right elbow. Hold here. Gently open and roll onto the outside edge of the left foot, and then regroup back into the lunge. Chest to the shin, dropping and then recentering back. And one more time, this time lowering the right sit bone into the floor as you reach your left arm back into the diagonal. Feel the hip stretch here. The oppositional pull between the knee and the arm. Take your left leg on top of the right. Hug your left shoulder with your right hand and gaze gently over your right elbow. Grounding through both sit bones. Hug the knee into the chest. Spiral to your left and then swirl back in to the center, keeping the left sit bone off the floor. Spiral to the left, hold here, press both hands into the sole of the foot. Release your right hand down. Step your left foot into the ground, into a semi-lunge, and lift your pelvis for a moment. Feel the hip and the IT band stretch here. Drop back down. Take your left leg around into seated hero pose. Gently open your right leg into a 90-degree angle and start twisting and spiraling, this time reaching your left arm forward into the diagonal. Anchor both sit bones. Keep on opening through the right knee. Flex the right foot. And then one more time. Spiral the torso front, circle the arm forward and into the diagonal. Drop the left hand down and deepen the stretch. Go a little lower. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, forward bend. And again, inhale, lengthen, and exhale. Drop deeper. Gently lift up. Hug your left knee into the chest. Flatten your left foot into the floor. Press both hands into your thighs and knees with your elbows bent and push the knees away as you lengthen your torso forward. Deepen the tilt and then recover. Through the center, extending the right leg forward, bending your left knee into a 90-degree angle with your left foot flexed, hands into prayer over your shin. Stack knee over knee, hold your left outside edge of the foot with the left hand and press the right into the left for a deeper twist and a deeper stretch. Extend the left leg over to cross it to the other side and then extend your left arm oppositionally. As you keep your left leg as long as possible, roll onto your belly. Clasp the right top of the foot with the left hand and extend your right arm forward. Breathe here into this arch and quad stretch. Bring the heel to the seat, hold the back of your neck with your right hand and twist to your left. Gently roll out of it as you come to lie on your spine, stacking one knee on top of the other and coming into a bull's seat. Reclining bull's seat. Lengthen your spine. Drop the knees down. and then re-extend the legs with your knees bent, taking a little rock here. Rock yourself up to sit, and take the other side, extending the left leg, bringing the right shin and ankle on top of the left knee, hands into prayer. The elbows push into the knee and the side edge of the foot. Keep your left foot flexed. Go a little deeper, stacking knee over knee. Interlace your fingers in front of your chest and twist back. Deepen the stretch and the twist. Bend both knees. Extend your right leg over to the side and open your right arm to the other side. Semi-seated twist. Again, bring your hands to the mat. Roll to face down. Grab the left foot with your right hand. Extend your left arm forward. Lengthen your neck with your left hand and twist over to the right, gazing at the right shoulder. Roll through your side. Readjust your pelvis. And come into bull's seat on the other side, reclining bull's seat. Taking a little rock right and left to soothe the hips. And then try to drop the heels down and notice the opening of the pelvis, especially in the groin area. Crossing the feet, come into happy baby. Rock to both sides. Lift your head, ignite your core, and lower down. Lift your thumbs up, soles meet, open through the heart. Feel the energy moving through you as you flex your feet and hands and push the air away. Then drop into your legs, flex your feet and hands and push the air away. Your limbs falling like elastic bands and stretching back up. One more drop, releasing everything. Push your thumbs into the creases of your hips and lengthen your spine, keeping the natural curve of the lower back. Push away and lengthen. Then release your legs. Bring your hands into a triangle, pointing down. Your thumbs plugged into your navel as you release into relaxation pose. Breathe into your pelvis. And from your tailbone, send 2 orange rays of light through both legs into the soles of the feet. Then imagine you are beaming 10 roots from your 10 toes and plugging them into the earth. You are anchoring your energy and obtaining a firmer base. Then send 2 rays of light from both legs and tailbone to both arms and your head. You're reaching out of the trunk and branching through the leaves into the world around you. Every leaf, a new page into your life. Your cells are opening to receive the new upgrade. Recalibrating your frequency to the ascending energies of the earth. Your pelvis has now become a tension-free pool of creativity. Your legs and arms, branches of your soul, and your feet, emissaries of conscious presence and beauty. Reach the triangle into your third eye as you observe the beauty you paint with your body and mind. Bring yourself up and connect to this embodied mindfulness as you reach your arms up and slowly bring them down through the center of your head, your third eye, your throat center, back into your heart. With a limber base, you're ready to share.